It's your boy Majik, the Black Colonel Sanders, and you tuned in to the Artist Review.
Bitch, it's magic, yeah, I go hard, and you know I got a black card, that my fake card. I don't trust no hater, put in on for that part, y'all. Pulling off in cars, that's rare. Exhaustion go roar like a bear. Yeah, I think they scared.
42 Long Way is my neighborhood growing up. So I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. And 42 Maury Avenue is Carver Homes. Carver Homes is where I was raised. I was born, I grew up in when I was younger in Edgewood, but I was raised in Carver Homes. Like that's where I got my street knowledge. I got common sense. You know what I'm saying? I got beat up. I got tough. You know what I'm saying? I was raised. I was in the streets a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? I got shot at a few times. Like it's just where I'm from. Like it's the hood. Like and in the song, you know what I'm saying? You hear the hood out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way in there. You hear it. I made it the intro because it's like the intro to my life. It's like when my life really started. Like when I was younger, it was a lot of stuff just going through with me. Like I didn't really know who I was. I was getting bullied. I was getting talked about, teased. You know what I'm saying? When I moved to Carver Home with my mama, like my whole life just changed. I became the big brother. I became the person somebody had to look up to. I had to go get it for my family. I had to get out there and really learn by myself because as the oldest, you know what I'm saying, you always not looked at the same way as the youngest child. You're not thought about the same way as the youngest child, the middle child, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to go and get it for myself, and I went out there, and sometimes I never came home, sometimes I did. To be truthful, like it made me feel like it's one of the favorite tracks on the song, on the whole thing, like one of my favorite because it tells exactly, you know what I'm saying, the people, it tells exactly who I am. Like, you know, I cuss a lot, I may say some crazy stuff in there, but it tells exactly where I come from, and I want folk to know exactly who I am before they try to get any type of image of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman, but at the end of the day, I still come from the struggle, you know what I'm saying? I still want folk to understand it.
I gotta get the word. Can't be worried about the past, cause this ain't the first. Time is precious, moving fast, man, this ain't the worst. I gotta get the word. I gotta get the word. I gotta get the word.
The meaning behind Unplug the Clock, I was just thinking to myself one day, like I was in my room, like throughout the whole process of making like magic tricks, and I'm sitting here like, man, why I keep worrying about the next man, why I keep worrying about making other people happy, why I keep worrying about other folk time, I'm working on other folk time, working on other folks' schedules, and I'm out here hurting, I'm out here down bad. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody looking at the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here still giving folk all that I got, you know what I'm saying? I just had to unplug the clock on them folk, man. It was a line that Mr. Julius said, and Everybody Hates Chris. He was like, man, you better unplug that clock, boy. While you sleep, it's 2 cents an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 cents, that's a lot. Like, ain't a lot of money, but you get it, like 2 cents. Like, everybody keep putting their 2 cents in, you know what I'm saying? And once everybody put their 2 cents in, man, your clock just fulled up. You done ran up all your time, so unplug the clock. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get it for yourself. You gotta put your 2 cents in. Whatever you like, you gotta do it. And like that was the whole reason I made the song. When I made it, yeah, that's all I was feeling. Like, I mean, I gotta unplug the clock for these folks. Like, I gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take off. I gotta do what I gotta do. When he said that, he was like a mentor. Like, you know, you're a mentor, that person who tell you like, bro, like, I get that you know what I'm saying, that you really, you know what I'm saying, you really support other people, you know what I'm saying, you really support what other folk do, you really care about people, you know what I'm saying, you care about the way they think about you, or the way they look at you, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, if you're not worried about yourself, man, you know what I'm saying, as a mentor, you know, I always tell you, man, worry about yourself first, you know what I'm saying, before you can't give nothing to nobody else if you're not giving nothing to yourself, you know what I'm saying, so if you ain't giving nothing to yourself, then get what you're gonna give everybody else, bullshit. And I don't want to give everybody bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to bullshit with nobody, I don't want nobody to bullshit with me, and I want folk to understand that seriousness in this whole, you know what I'm saying, this whole project. Like, I'm not bullshit, you know, like, it's over with. And, you know, my mentor, Mr. Julie, told me, man, unplug the clock on y'all ass. For real. This track right here is it's my heart, man. Like, I listen to this song when I'm doing homework, I'm still in school, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to this song when I got to go to work, actually got to go to, you know what I'm saying, Syracuse City School District, or go to, you know what I'm saying, Parks and Recs, you know what I'm saying, like, I got to go to work, I be walking to work, you know what I'm saying, like, I got to get there, I got to get this bread, I got to stack my paper, like, it just motivated me, it's a motivation song for everybody, man, like, Like, don't listen to it for what it, you know what I'm saying? Listen to it for what it really saying, not what you hear, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't listen to the song, that's all I would ask you to do, just hear it, you know what I'm saying? Hear exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, telling you to get the fuck off your ass and get on your feet. Ain't no time. Just playing. You get the rest. Stop jacking off, man, for real.
Made it happen, making them moves and them plays, serving them bricks and them J. Tricks ain't for kids, you only get better with age, yeah, you only get better with age. Being broke is just a phase, started off on the sofa.
This song right here came to mind when I was just thinking about all the stuff I went through as a child, man. Like I had to go through like the trenches, like the waters. I had to go through the mud, like, and as a young boy, you'll always understand, especially if you're from the hood, anybody vouch for it. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel like you gotta do so much in your household. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like my mama couldn't make it happen, my daddy couldn't make it happen for me, my folk, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can make it happen for me but myself. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, hey, you wanna play basketball? Go play basketball, you know what I'm saying? So I had to find a way to pay my admission fee. I had to find a way to get my, you know what I'm saying, my traveling fees. I had to find a way to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was working for it or it was asking somebody to give me a loan or, you know what I'm saying, just taking something out. Like, at the end of the day, you can't be prideful, man. You gotta go get it. Like, this not about your pride. This about your sacrifices and what you're gonna sacrifice to be the best you can be at all times. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of kids want to get into the streets and want to, you know what I'm saying, and want to fall off in the school system, you know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, you gotta understand, if you don't have this, you don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have your mind, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know how you're going to get there, you're not going nowhere. You're going to be in jail, dead, or prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, jail, dead, or in the streets, like, bumming it out. You know what I'm saying? It's really something you got to think about, man. Like, Tricks is not for kids, man. As you get older, you'll understand more. So you get better with age. Like, it's not for kids. Like, and when I think about that song, like, I was just like, the Tricks went for me, man. I tricked myself too early, but I'm glad I went through that stuff because now I know I didn't make the worst decisions because I ain't in jail. I ain't got no felonies or nothing. So I know I didn't make the worst decisions in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely could have made better ones. You know what I'm saying? And as a kid, you won't understand that until you get older. Tricks Ain't for Kids is Tricks Ain't for Kids campaign. I started right after I dropped the tape on the 27th. So the 27th during the day. After the tape dropped on 27 at midnight, during the day is when I'm start pushing the campaign. The Tricks Ain't for Kids campaign it served to helping people realize the you know what I'm saying, the drops, you know, the dropout rates and how much they increasing like in the cities where you from, in the city where I'm living right now, Syracuse has one of the highest dropout rates in the world, in the country. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, you got one of the highest dropouts, and you know what I'm saying, like. It's not for the kid, man. Like, the kids need their education, at least high school. You know what I'm saying? The movement is just telling people, man, do what you gotta do to get where you gotta go. And one thing you gotta do is finish high school and get a diploma. You know, so many folks drop out and then get their GED, but the GED worth this to a diploma. You know what I'm saying? That worth like this much. You know what I'm saying? So GED, they're like, oh, you didn't finish school, so you may quit on me. But if you get your diploma, you didn't quit at all. Don't quit first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even gotta go to college. I ain't even pushing it, like, cause college is sometimes a waste of time, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand the resources and the value of college, and once you get here, you'll understand that. But like, it's hard, and once you get your diploma, you can do whatever you want to do. Trade school, you can start your own business. Folks will start to take you more serious. You older, you grown, you out here by yourself for real. Now you're 18, and you can do what you want to do. Tricks Ain't for Kids is the campaign. It's a movement, man. If you're not supporting dropout rates, then you supporting kids dropping out. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't supporting decreasing them, you support increasing them. So it's either, you know what I'm saying, either way you can go with it, you can't go with it. You know what I'm saying? The people who gonna vibe with it, gonna rock with it. We're gonna, at the end, we're gonna do this big festival. We're gonna bring the whole community together, and we're gonna have a music festival, and we're gonna do a lot of big things. So the campaign coming.
I need a girl from Magic. 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 Might get some girl from Folly. Might get a girl from Blue Flame. I need a girl from Magic. I need a girl from Magic.
I mean, like, you know, when you trying to escape, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to escape the world, you trying to escape You know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on, man. The one thing folks really do is have a good time at the party, man, and enjoy women, you know, who take dancing seriously, and who take their art seriously. You know what I'm saying? Shake their ass. You know what I'm saying? And Girl from Magic is, like, honestly, me personally, I ain't never been to the strip club, so. Magic City, Blue Flame, Follies, if you want to hit me up, you know what I'm saying, and tell me to come on down there and perform a song, I would really love that, you know what I'm saying, because that's the influence for real, for me to have some fun with this shit, you know what I'm saying. So Girl from Magic came up because it one of them times in my life where, you know what I'm saying, I came to school and the girls up here, man, all that whining and, you know, and all that other shit, that island shit, man, I ain't from the island, I like it, but I need to twerk something. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I need to see a girl from Magic, man. I need to see a girl shake that ass and strip on the pole and everything. I don't give a fuck. I'd throw some money, but I ain't saying that's the influence. You know, I ain't trying to flex on nobody, but I throw some money on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's their job. I support whatever they do. Fuck you talking about? Cause they make life easier for men and women. Women love it too, don't act. Man. I still ain't found me a girl, man, out here, you know what I'm saying, that can even do that for me on a regular night, you know what I'm saying, shake that, you know, give me some Magic City vibes. You know, as a king, man, you need a queen that can give you some Magic City vibes, man, at home. And you ain't even gotta go to the strip club, man. I ain't found one yet, but I'm gonna find one, man, through the trenches. I'm gonna find one. We're gonna find one who really down for me and who really wanna be Atlanta's finest with me. I enjoy the song. I be trying to give it DJs and I be trying to put it on, man. DJs be messing with it, man, but you know what I'm saying, this the year, man. This the year folks take this thing serious, man. And I think a lot of folk, you know what I'm saying, you need one of those songs that's gonna really put you out there as an artist and get folks moving and get folks swinging, man. I got the Atlanta swing, man, that I be doing, man. You gonna see it if you see me perform, but and like I just move to this song. I want everybody else to move to this song, and I feel good when I hear the song. I feel like it's a good time about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So all the DJs in Syracuse need to get up on it. All the DJs in Atlanta need to get up on it. Hey man, I'm gonna still push it to the end of me. I love this song.
Monday through Sunday we get the bucks. Making them plays in Milwaukee, they love me. You sleeping on me, time to hit the snooze. Got a lot planned, not a lot to lose. I'm outstanding, still like to prove that I can make $1 million off a motherfucking mixtape. Yeah.
Came a long way and I ain't going back. Forget about all that, we shot to throw it back. Caught me down bad, but we gon' get it back. Yeah, I came a long way and I ain't going back.
Edgewood, what's happening? Carver Home, what's happening? Boulevard, what's happening? In the bluff, no capping. If you want it, we got it. Run it up and we bout it. Big faces, no wallet. Straight cash in our pocket.
I hold both of them accountable for the finishing, not even finishing, like me finishing this whole project was because of what happened in Atlanta. Like whatever I put into it now, like it's 100%. Like I would kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do another tape, but I was making songs. I didn't really know what songs I was gonna put on. These two just kind of brought the tape together. It kind of brought it, like, cause it gave that whole Atlanta feel. Like, you know where I'm from. Like my folk from here. You got Edgewood, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, my hood, what's going on? Like everything that bring together the people. JP, MOE, QT, my boy Cali. You know what I'm saying? My boy Cooley on the beat. Like they gave me them beats, man. They were like, hey, you in Atlanta, man? Come work with me. Come work with me. I'm like, man, let go work. Fuck you talking about? We came to work. I brought my boy with me, and they were like, they were there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? These two songs, they happen to be two songs that I really enjoy a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I keep one. I know my team, we gonna keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep making better hits. But I had to get them on this album because they went on the last tape. So we had to get them on this tape and make it well rounded. My boy MOE is my cousin, you know what I'm saying, we grew up together, we went through the same struggle, you know what I'm saying, we you know, I'm affiliated, I'm heavily affiliated with, you know what I'm saying, I was heavily affiliated with Blood when I was, you know, growing up, you know, and he was one of the influences on me, him, and like, I'm a part of his family, my family, we kind of grew up on the same stuff, you know what I'm saying, did the same stuff. And this a lot of stuff that just went down when I was with him. We done went through so much. Like I was homeless at one point. Like my mom got kicked out the crib. Like I was living with my brother, my brother MOE. You know what I'm saying? And he just kept everything in the center. You know what I'm saying? Everything. He just brought everything back to life. And I was down bad, like, and he was there for me. My boy JP, you know what I'm saying? He always that person, man. He was always the better rapper. Like when we came up, like, you know what I'm saying, it was always him, MOE, and QT really rapping. But I was ass at one point in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I keep saying, bro, I'm only getting better, bro, cause like I was really ass, and when I met them, like, JP was that person who really put me on the music scene. Like, he had a mic, he had a little recording thing. We used to go to his house and play around with music in high school. We'll bring it back to school, whatever we recorded the night before, we'll bring it back to school, show girls, and girls be like, oh my God, that's so cool, that's so cute, that's nice, I like it. But you know how folks, they gonna just say, hey, they like it, but it's still a simple fact that we got attention for the music that we were doing and our voices, you know what I'm saying, and what we had to say. You know, I made a couple good tracks with him when I was younger, but I feel like we just better now, so everything's gonna be better. And my boy QT, man, QT one of them boys in my life. Like, he got what he need, you know what I'm saying, and he just need the resources to use, you know what I'm saying. And he just in my life. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying, I grew up as a mentor. He called me Uncle Black one time, and I was like, bro, I'm your brother, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so he was just with me through this whole thing, man, like, just growing up and all his challenges and all my obstacles and all, you know, everything that we all went through together. Like, he was always that person to just say, hey, like, we got something here, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know how we gonna do it. He was always like the devil's advocate. He always thought bad about stuff, but the bad just made everything seem so much better, cause bro, like, at the end of the day, bro, we gonna be rich, bro. We gonna have money in our pocket. We gonna be good, bro. Like, we ain't gotta worry about it right now, bro. We young, bro. We gonna keep going. The time is now. But bro, at the end of the day, you gotta stay focused, and that's all we keep telling them. And every time I tell them that, I tell them to say that, and every time I tell them to say that, you know what I'm saying, we just get better. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of the people that really just brought me full circle and brought the whole tape full circle. And I really shouts out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Back home, they gonna be at the shows with me if I do. You know what I'm saying? If I when I do them, let the shows come. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be there. They the team, and you know what I'm saying? We kings, you know what I'm saying? And we raising this kingdom together. We gonna keep the kingdom tight, man. Magic Trixks came along like last year, man. It was just like a lot of, like, I was stuck between, I'm still in this kind of place where I'm stuck between blessed and stressed, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's like I'm always putting my all into, you know, to everything, and I make a lot happen, you know what I'm saying? And that's why they call You Boy Majik. Like, so Magic Trixks is always just making something happen out of nothing. You know, I listen to a couple people like David, you know what I'm saying, David Blaine, Copperfield, you know, my boy Houdini, you know what I'm saying, and all these different magicians, and the way they explain magic is for them, you know what I'm saying. And Magic Trixks is a way that it may help you escape from all of what people say is not real in reality, you know what I'm saying. Like, how can you do that, or how that's not gonna happen, or you can't do this, or you know what I'm saying, this is not for you, or you know what I'm saying, whatever you feel like is for you, whatever you feel like is yours, you gotta take that shit and run with it, man. You gotta take that shit and make it yours. Don't never fall victim to what other folk talking about, because they gonna stop you from being the best you can be. And Magic Trixks, the escape is escaping from all the folk that told me I couldn't do it, all the folk that say I shouldn't do it, all the folk that say I won't do it. Fuck them, you know what I'm saying? Them haters, man. Fuck them. I'm escaping from all that bullshit, and I'm about to go over here to the folk that be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, what you can do to get better is, or what you can do to, you know what I'm saying, make this better is, or you know, what you can do to make this pop or get more fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm worried about my career. I'm not worried about the folk that trying to stop this shit from happening at all. So Magic Trixks, the escape is saying, hey, if you don't fuck with me, I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you every reason not to fuck with me. I'm gonna tell you my whole life and how I want to tell it. And if you don't fuck with it, then I know who real and I know who fake. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not about where I'm at as an artist. I'm not trying to be the biggest artist right now. I'm still underground. Like, folk don't know who the hell I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when I become the biggest artist, I don't want folk thinking that I was like, hey, you be my friend, you be there. No, hell no. From the jump, I told you what it was, and you weren't with me, so now you ain't with me now. You know what I'm saying? Because when it happened, it gonna happen. And everybody gonna be like, damn, that's what Black did. And I'm like, yeah, I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? So, like at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna get it regardless. And if you know what I'm saying, if it don't happen, You know what I'm saying? All blessings to the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Because he pointed me in the direction, you know what I'm saying, that helped me realize that, you know what I'm saying, that it probably wasn't for me, but he gave me the opportunity and the chance to try. And that's all I'm afraid of in life, is not trying something that I really love, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to do me, or not trying to do the best I can do, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this school stuff is important, it's college, you know what I'm saying, but it's not the best I can do, you know what I'm saying? It's not me, it's not who I am. Like, you know, if it weren't for Posse, if it weren't for Gates, if it weren't for the people who supported me when I was down bad, and when I was telling these folks, hey man, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get out of this situation, hey, I wouldn't be at Syracuse University. I broke my foot my senior year of high school, man, playing basketball. That was my first dream, my first and only dream, you know what I'm saying? And when that crashed, everything crashed. And the motherfucker picked me up out the goddamn ocean like the Titanic, you know? And when I got the hell up out of the ocean, I came up with damn swimmer, and I still can't swim to this day, but I'm gonna fight my way out that water every time. You hear me? So right now, I'm escaping from the bullshit. And Majik Trixks, the escape artist, the escape is something that's worth listening to, and it's something that really gave me all my pride, all my confidence back. I do my research. One thing about college, man, that taught you something, man, is do your research before you start talking about stuff that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking about Majik Trixks, but I ain't never did a Majik Trick in my life. I was talking about the escape, but I ain't never escaped from nothing in my life. And I was looking, I'm like, magic and escape. That sounds like it go together, you know what I'm saying? So I looked up on research, and I found this man Houdini. I knew kind of about it when I was younger, because, you know, magic is always just one of the things that just surprises everybody. It just make everybody feel good, and just bring life to people, like, what the fuck? Like, something fake just happened, and I don't know what it is, but you gotta get out of my house, because that was weird, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, like, that shit was fire, you know what I'm saying? That Majik Trick had me going. But, it's one of them things. So when I saw the picture of Houdini hanging down off of like a crane, and he had a chain like holding him by his feet, and he was in a straitjacket at first. And the first picture I found was him escaping from the straitjacket. But then, you know what I'm saying, I put the code together by myself, and then I passed to one of my boys, man, Eric Mayfield. He helped me with the code. He from LA. He with my management, and he just helped me put it all together. Like, man, they could be way better. And he took my idea and just made it into like this storyline. Like, he felt like a story behind this. And you know what I'm saying? The real story behind this is in this cover. Like, when you see it, you see somebody that's dangling from their feet. You know what I'm saying? And that somehow, some way, you got out of that with your blood rushing to your head, with all the stress on your body, everybody looking at you, everybody wanting you to fail, everybody wanting you to just give up and have somebody pick you up. Like, why is you doing this? They scared for your life. But you just sitting there calm, and you sitting there relaxed, and you know that you can do this shit, and you know that you're going to get out of this. No matter how much you put your, you know what I'm saying, they put doubt into you, you put your faith into it, and you ask God, like, hey, I'm about to do this Majik Trick today. I need you to be behind me 100%. That boy Houdini got the fuck up out of there, man. That man is the original escape artist. He is the original escape artist, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. He's the coolest motherfucker that lives. He died now, you know, he dead. But he one of the coolest motherfuckers that lived the earth, man. He feel fool with it. He is. Majik Trixks, The Escape drops January 27, 2017. Be on the lookout. Man, I'm having a release party, man, and a listening party. 9:30 to 11 at 120 Comstock Place. My release party the same day, but at midnight we gonna, when it drop, everybody gonna be there turned up. Look on me. Everybody there, you know what I'm saying? It ain't free, so come with your bread. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. We about to live it. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go crazy. Majik Trixks, man. It's the escape, man. If you bullshit and don't come through.
Bitch, it's magic, yeah, I go hard, and you know I got a black card, that my fake card. I don't trust no hater, put in on for that part, y'all. That part, y'all. Pulling off in cars, that's rare. Exhaustion go roar like a bear. Yeah, I think they scare, yeah. Who the fuck that scare, yeah? I could